It is 12:35 at night. This is my weekend update. Normally, I keep the update to portions of things that were the week, but it's just all sword shit this weekend. So this is the sword shit week because it is the sword school's 20th anniversary. Yay! Woo! What do you do at the big party for the 20th anniversary for the sword school? You sword fight. You sword fight at the party. That's what you do. You sword fight. But also you do other shit. We had an accolades tournament. An accolades tournament is like a tournament, but no one gives a shit. It is for it is a tournament, but all the prizes are the stars at the end of the Mario Party game that are complete bullshit. So the prize, the winners of the tournament are people with the most spirit, people with the most honor, and people who you think did really cool shit. There's no rules for what weapons you can bring to the tournament. And there's no tournament structure. Everybody fights a bunch with no rules or rhyme to it. And then at the end, everybody votes on who did the cool shit. I played with a bunch of shield and spear this weekend today. And it was fucking cool. It's the first time I've ever used shield and spear. It is not easy to do the thing you see in the 300 movie with all the Spartans. Like, the effort it takes to overhand a spear and do that constantly and use it at its full length is like, it's not great. I don't like it. You don't get very good reach. I prefer to underhand the spear and nestle it in the armpit so that I have the leverage, so I kind of have 2 points of contact with the spear. That way I can also use my big fuck off shield. I might have a clip. I probably don't have a clip. I probably just don't want to edit the video. What else did we do at the big fat tournament? We watched some people do some fighting shit. So we watched a demonstration of Krabby Krabong. You ever heard of that shit? The Krabongus is the part of the dick that is directly associated to Southeast Asian martial arts, specifically Filipino, Indonesian, and there's another one, and I fucking forgot it because it has a weird name. So there are 2 schools at the school. One is a Southeast Asian martial arts school that's a fair bit smaller, but way older and way more dedicated. And those guys are fucking crazy. They do a lot of crazy 2-sword shit. They fight with 2 machetes. And then there's the European longsword school that's way more popular and a fair bit newer and has a shit ton of people. And I'm there, yay! We saw the Southeast Asian martial arts guy do like a bunch of cool demonstrations, and some of it was, hey, have you ever seen The Raid Redemption? That like Southeast Asian martial arts movie that has a bunch of sick elbows to the face? Well, that's the martial art that these guys practice. So there's hand-to-hand stuff they do, and they did a bunch of demonstrations where dudes are like elbowing people in the face, and they're really selling it. It looks like WWE. It's really cool. The other half was full armor fighting. Harness fighting is what that's called. And it was Ben, the instructor, versus Devin, the owner of the school. And let me tell you, that shit's crazy. Because even though the owner of the school is way more experienced, Ben is a fucking powerhouse. That dude is a power lifter. That dude has an ass like a fucking Snorlax. That dude has fucking quads like a Charizard. That boy be fucking legging it. And like, he's normally very graceful when he's sword fighting. When he is harness fighting, he is a fucking animal. He is crazy. All of it comes out and he just starts fucking... It is like wrestling a bear. That dude is crazy. I have footage of that too. It ruled. What was the rest? We had giant Jenga. We had some bullshit. We did a bunch. We just fucking started dancing. Somebody just put on like a wedding music playlist and we just started dancing. That was dope as hell. I danced my fucking ass off. I got to do the gritty and shit. I got to burn it up. A lot of food. We had a It was a potluck as well, so everyone brought a bunch of really good shit. And there's like a little like contest for that too. We get to vote on who brought the coolest food. It was tiki masala. Everyone just loves fucking paneer. Paneer fucking rules. Tiki masala fucking rules. So everyone's just like, this shit slaps. Let's go. The rest of it was just a bunch of drinking. There was a bar there, and they had a bunch of liquor. So they had Snoop Dogg brand wine. I got a Snoop on the rocks. That might be my favorite shitty drink I've ever said. Snoop on the rocks. I like that. That's good. It tastes kind of like feet, but cold, which is nice because I'm tired and sweaty. Anyway, this was all after I did full speed sparring on Friday night, and then went to go see Gymkata at the Rio with my buddy Ian. He's like my movie buddy. We watch weird fucking movies together. And Gymkata is fucking crazy. It is like a shitty martial arts competition movie where like a bunch of dudes have to do a triathlon, but they're being chased by ninjas the whole time in Yugoslavia. And in like the third act of the movie, they just have to run through like Yarnum from Bloodborne. They have to run through like a folk town full of crazy locals from Yugoslavia, all just running at them with like sickles and pitchforks and shit. And like a dude gets speared to death with a pitchfork and like a pig pen. It's crazy. You watch like a guy, like a Chinese dude get garroted by a Russian and he just gets hanged. Some dude's just trying to like climb a rope, and then like 40 other like Yugoslavian ninjas just open fire on him with bows and arrows. It's crazy. And the main character of that movie is a straight up gymnast. They hired a Olympic gymnast to do it, and the opening of the movie has him doing gymnast shit, and he's doing these like fucking swingaroonies on the bars, and like all of his combats have to do with gymnast shit. So he'll like find like a bar, like a horizontal bar in an alleyway, and start swinging on it and killing people with his feet. And it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen, and it fucking rules. Gymkata sucks, and I love it. Yeah, that's my update. Good night, y'all.